every chance I get. You can't change nothing if you don't do that. I pay my taxes even when it hurts. Sometimes I think though it's just getting worse. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream. Am I living in American dreams? Am I living in American dreams?
How y'all doing, baby? Trying to get everything. I hope I'm broadcasting on everything. I think I lost YouTube. I don't know. I got a little signal. Anyway, it is Thursday, baby, and what a Thursday it has been. We have much to talk about today. Anyway, I want to thank Missy Chick. I hope she's still here. I know she's... Oh, Lord, no. We done lost Missy... No? I don't know. I can't see. Missy Chick's here. That smart-ass squad, Martha's here. Deborah Douglas, thank you for being here. Bruce Preston. Let me see. Michael Johnson is in the room, I think. Jeff Curry. Bernadette Pre, I hope, is on... I don't know. My thing says I lost YouTube. Scott Norlam, thank you for coming back, brother. We appreciate it. Let me see. Bart Larson, Jeanette Miller, Linda Gallup. Time to get those postcards going. Yes. Oh, yes, we... Oh, man. Yes, we do. Have a lot to talk about. BW is here. Let me see. Kelly Harris, from all the way from Fort Worth, Texas, baby. Up north. Yeah. How you doing, darling? Glad you're here. Let me see. Jay McDaniel is here. Let me see. Lady Freedom rocks, and indeed she does. Thank you for being here, darling. Donald Ware. Let me jump on down here. Carolyn and John Majesco are here. Bruce Preston. Let me see, Scott. I got to get down here at the end or I won't catch up. D. Levere. Levere, I hope I'm saying that right. Ginger Chancho, Virginia Whitley, thank you for being here, darling. Anyway, what a day it has been. Been a day with a little bit of news in it. Boy, howdy, I don't even know where to start with the Supreme Court decision today, striking down affirmative action. I put out a video earlier about my opinion of it, and it started with Clarence Thomas's dissent when he talks about even in the segregated South, where I grew up, individuals were not the sum of their skin color. No, they weren't. But the laws were based on their skin color, and that's what we're talking about in the laws of this country. I don't know how much far off base that man could have been, but I was so impressed with Justice Jackson's response to him, directly using his name and calling him out for this. And it's a sad day, and I tell you what, there goes two. What is it? Strike three and we're out. They've hit the Dobbs decision with abortion, now affirmative action. What's next on the list, baby? You know, that's the court we have right now, and we've been talking. And I think I may have messed up, but I'll see here in a minute. We have a court that is in question, baby, in my opinion, and a whole lot of other people's opinion. But today they really, in my opinion, showed their ass. Hello, Bernadette.
Hi, John. It's sad. It's sad. You know, it felt like the door slammed in my face.
It feels like a slap in the face. Mm-hmm. It's exactly what it sounds like. Let's go ahead and get Miss Chick in here so we can get the conversation going. Hello, Miss Chick.
Hey, John.
Hey, one of you ladies want to see if I'm on YouTube?
Well,
you are on YouTube.
I am?
Yeah,
it's
back up
and then it came back.
Oh, yeah. I went off and came back on?
Yeah.
Well, good. At least I'm back on. At least I got a message that said, boom, you're not right. Anyway. Yeah, what a decision today.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. I mean, for them to get it right just the other day in the two decisions between North Carolina and Louisiana, and then to turn around and do this shit today?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yesterday I was encouraged by the court's move, striking down the case in North Carolina. Because in essence, what it boiled down to is they can make up their own electors anytime they want.
Simple fact of the matter is they're illegitimate court.
They are.
Don't even have the wherewithal to ethically cleanse their own household, and yet they're gonna go around poking the fucking finger in somebody else's eye.
Yeah.
Evidently, that's what they're
John,
doing.
the way that I really see it is that the system is working exactly as it was designed.
The system is working exactly the way the Republican Party intended it to work.
Yeah.
No.
When we keep saying...
This has been going on for a hell of a lot longer than the current
Indeed.
Republicans.
Indeed.
Party.
Right. It's more than just a party.
No, this is a movement within...
This is the American way of doing shit. We are going to suck all the money we can out of this capitalistic enterprise that we got going on here. And fucking, I got mine. Fuck you.
There's several things that really bother me about this.
Clarence Thomas. Thomas went to colleges
on affirmative action.
Affirmative action.
He went to Harvard because of affirmative. He will tell you that. He benefited from that program. Well, he's done, so fuck it. Get rid of it.
Well, I got mine. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm hearing out of him. He doesn't give a shit. You know, the fact that this was a 6-3 decision, there's not one conservative that thought that affirmative action was still needed in this country, especially in this day and age where we have right-wing white nationalist Christians over there trying to form all sorts of group around the country. Are you shitting me? Come on, baby.
The leader of the pack said a while ago that race is no longer a problem in this country.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
And
let's unpack that.
I heard Mike Pence say something today that made me want to slap him even whiter than he already fucking is. Okay? He said, I am the father of 3 college students, and they all got a chance to go to college. Yes.
And what was his last name again?
Why?
Why? Well, because of shit. Because it's Mike Pence's kids. That's why, for one thing.
Thank you.
And the other thing is this. This decision, the way they word it. This is and I love the way I said it earlier in my video. I love the way Jackson responded to this, Judge Jackson, when she said that this is all right for the bunker room, but not for the boardroom. This decision excludes military academies. Okay? Military academies can still use affirmative action to try to get more officers into the officer corps. Yes.
Black people to go and
fight
risk
wars.
Their lives for
Sure, but not the boardroom.
Criminal capitalistic enterprise that this country actually is.
This
is America. This is what happens when you vote idiots into fucking office to have the power to do this shit.
And that's what happened here, because that idiot in office put 3 Supreme Court justices, 2 of which I consider to be completely illegitimate.
He was
the first one and the last one.
I did this.
They held up Merrick Garland on the court for over a year, and then shoved in Little Miss Goody Two-Shoes at the end in the last few weeks. Give me a break. It's the way the Republican Party did it. They stole the seats. And now they're going to reap the rewards of it. That's the fruits of their labor. Is this kind of shit. But the difference of leaving the military academies excluded from this, and I already had one discussion today where not all officers have come to
Isn't
academies.
Isn't that discriminatory right there?
That right there is, yes. And he said that most of the officers come from college anyway. Yeah, back the bus up. It's going to be harder for people of color to get into college because of this, and you don't get to be a rank officer until you get into college and probably go through.
What about the rank and file? The ones that are actually putting their lives on the line.
Listen, baby.
What
they don't give a shit about that.
Guys?
Yeah.
It's okay for them to go and die.
We'll take anybody that breathes and can move their finger. That's good. You're in.
And we don't care what color they fucking are.
Not a bit. Not a bit.
Because it's built into the system not to give them anything for risking their lives in the first fucking place.
It does.
Race is not a problem.
This is another part. I'm going to read this part of Clarence Thomas's opinion on the majority. He said that Justice Thomas. Oh wait, I'm sorry. He said, while I am painfully aware of the social and economic ravages which have befallen my race and all who suffer discrimination, I hold out enduring hope that this country will live up to its principles so clearly enunciated enunciated in the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States, that all men are created equal, are equal
What?
citizens, and must be treated equally before the
Seriously?
law. Now, if that is it,
Wanting and wishing.
yeah,
is
wanting and
different than
wishing,
reality.
yeah, shit in one hand and wishing the other.
Hey,
You're hoping
tell,
that your decision.
tell that to the black people sitting in jail unjustly in what is considered.
Oh, were
by
you
the 13th
suggesting there is
Amendment
institutional
legal
racism
slavery,
within our justice system?
legal slavery in our court systems. Okay?
Are you
Which
suggesting
allows
that,
for
Bernadette?
people to go to jail and be enslaved. It is written into the 13th Amendment. Written right there. So we continue to have legal slavery in the United
Yes.
States. We
Yes. We
imprison
use
black and brown
incarceration to do it.
people all
Incarceration.
across this country
You
in
bet.
order to continue to do
There are
this.
plenty of for-profit prisons being run that make all sorts of items for the government and
Absolutely,
got contracts for it and all that. They're making money out the wazoo. Are you shitting me? Come on.
And these motherfuckers, these 6 motherfuckers, earlier I said it was 9, but it was 6. 6 motherfuckers. Same motherfuckers that brought the other case down the same way. And the only reason why that was 6-2 was because Ketanji Brown Jackson recused herself because she felt it was unethical
For
for her to hear that case. Wow.
Wow. A judge with ethics. Boy, howdy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just to reaffirm that, Teresa Diggum, yes, there is no air conditioning in Texas jails. Thank you. I just saw that
No,
comment.
there isn't.
No, there's not.
9 people died down there in the last few days.
Oh.
That was shame. Because you know what I also heard about that? That there's $30 million in surplus that Texas is holding.
Hey, we might
And they
need that.
made
You
a
know,
decision
never know when you might
a
need it.
long fucking time ago.
Yeah. Yes, they could have done it a long time ago. In the heats that we're having right now, this is abnormal. But even in the normal Texas heat down here, it gets well over 100 degrees. Feel like temperature, the heat index they call it.
And that's
You know.
with air conditioning.
Yes, yeah. You walk outside my door, it's like a brick wall to hit you. You know, and every time I do, I can't help but think to myself, yeah, this global warming thing. I wonder if there's anything to that.
This is not good for human life or any other kind of life on this planet. And yet we continue to placate the fucking oil companies as if burning fossil fuel is going to go on forever.
Yeah. Well, I got encouraged today. I went over to drive over to Joe Garcia's house to drop off a load of oak that I had cut up for him to barbecue with. And every time I do that, I have to drive through that wind farm with the wind turbines out there, and I enjoy that. A little part of my day when I drive through there, I look up there and I go,
You know what
We're trying.
else I also heard, John?
What?
That the fact that there are wind turbines supplementing the power plant that your governor refused to give incentives to build things like that.
Yeah.
In Texas.
Bart Larson said it right there. That's the only thing keeping our grid
That's
going
what's
right now.
preventing your grid from going down right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because we would have already lost power. So it's these wind farms and solar farms that are really kicking it in the butt. Go figure.
And keeping you guys
That
in
technology
power right
could
now.
advance our society where we don't have to kill ourselves to turn on the light.
But they don't mind killing us.
Not a bit. Let me see.
Because
The
I'm
one
sure
thing
wherever
that's
the
almost-
fuck Abbott goes, he's got air conditioning.
Yeah.
And water.
Yeah,
And
he's got plenty of water. He's not having to have anybody tell him he can't take a water break. They hit upon that because that is part of the laws that are local laws in the Houston area and stuff that are put on the books. That if you've got a construction site going on, you got to give your workers time to have a water break every so often when it gets hot. And Governor Everett says, no, hold on. You can't be making laws like that. It's up to us to make laws. So piss on your law. We'll let you know what we come up with. You know, it's that kind of shit.
And then people start dropping like flies in all this
Yes.
damn heat.
We had a postman drop dead, delivering
Yes.
mail. You know,
He ain't
that's
the
sad.
only one.
No, we've had 9 here in Texas that I know
Yes.
of
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
that have died
That's
of
out
heat.
on the street, and 9 in prison also. Mm.
Yeah, the prison. That's why that came up in the chat. Probably is because that's a story. Because no, there is no air conditioning in prison system.
Nope.
So yeah, those guys are sitting in a cell with temperatures reaching 120 degrees up in there.
Now imagine that you're in a 3-tiered bunk.
Yeah.
And it's hot as fuck.
Yeah, and the guy below
you
you and
got
above